Hey everybody, welcome to the Adventure Archive. We're playing Mork Borg again. It's a special kind of Mork Borg where we are extending the April Fool's joke another week entirely. So I'm sure if you joined us last time, you'll know that we're playing My Little Pony characters in the world, the dying world of Mork Borg. But let's thank some people first. I'm not running it, Joey's running it. So, man, my mind is going blank. McGlintlock, who created this Mork Borg system, which is incredibly amazing for Foundry. So go check it out if you are playing Mork Borg online. Thank you, Heimat der Katastrophe, for allowing us to use all of your music. But tonight we're listening to the official Mork Borg soundtrack by Noel. So you can check out their link down in the description. Go check out all their awesome Dungeon Synth tunes. And don't forget to like the stream, or like the VOD if you're watching in the future. And, Joey, it's all you, man.
Don't forget to also share it.
Share.
Well.
Share, like, and subscribe. Smash the bell. Do the whole thing, yeah.
Sharing is caring. And, but yeah, so you guys had just gotten your second heart from Applejack.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the middle of the what was Sweet Apple Acres, and you have 4 more hearts you need to collect to bring back to Broomstaff.
So I know we wandered off into this apple orchard, and we didn't get any clues, so I'm guessing back to town, most likely, right?
Yeah. Remember that because you have Sprinkleheart with you and she's from normal Equestria, she kind of knows the places to go that the main 6 tend to hang out at.
Okay.
So she kind of led you to Sweet Apple Acres because she knew Applejack would probably be there. Now, Sprinkleheart, you know the other ponies you're looking for are Rarity, who is a tailor, and also a unicorn. Twilight Sparkle, who's also a unicorn and lives in like a tree house, a house that is a tree, and a library. Pinkie Pie, who exists in her own little shop called what was it called? Sugar Cube Corner, which is in town, another part of town, and Rainbow Dash, who is a Pegasus, and who knows where she might be. She could fly. She could be anywhere.
Okay. So, at our location now, would I know what the closest location of wherever the next of the 6 would be?
Probably heading back into town and finding Sugar Cube Corner. Looking for old Pinkie Pie.
All right. So, I think Sprinkleheart will say, "Well, I think that we should go ahead and head back into town, and that way we can head to get to meet the next of the 6."
Oh, good. I feel like I have my second wind. Let's go.
So we'll trot down the lane.
Yeah, I will follow along with a youthful spring in my step. Because I fell down, I came back, I got better. Got way better. I started with 2 hit points, now I'm at 8. It's great.
All right. So we will go back to Galloping Gallows. Nothing eventful happens on the way there.
Okay. Well, let me move the screen. Oops. There we go.
So, I would like for everybody to make me presence checks as you are entering back into the mist. Okay, awesome.
Success.
So, Sprinkleheart and Igor, the two of you can hear a flap noise every now and then, and like a wind gust sound, although it's not super windy, and it sounds like it's coming from above where you are.
So when you say flapping, like the beating of wings on air, or more
Correct.
like okay. So it sounds like it's coming from above us.
Mm-hmm.
I hear something. Quick, come here. Take cover under this awning. Hurry.
And I'm gonna kind of move over underneath one of these the overhang, the eave, I guess, of these rooftops, and see if I can find a little spot to hide, but then also spy up toward where I heard it.
Okay. What are you two doing? Nightmare and Sprinkleheart.
I can
I-
also fly.
You're gonna
Maybe
fly? Oh damn!
Maybe I should check out what's going on. If I hear
So-
flapping.
You totally could. I forgot about that.
Ah,
then,
yes, young
Sprinkleheart
lady.
will follow you to underneath an eave.
Okay. So I guess we're hiding. Nightmare, she is checking it. She's just going for it.
All right. So Nightmare, you fly up and you kind of break out from the fog and mist, and you see a Pegasus not far from you, and it's blue and it's very dull colored, but she has actually, can I'll just show you what she looks like, because I always keep forgetting about this.
Man, I am out of omens too. I just realized.
Yeah, you are.
Oof.
So there you go. This is who you see.
Oh, let me move this so it's smaller.
Just Nightmare.
Okay.
And they're flying, and they spot you, and you're both kind of looking at each other.
Um,
Do you say anything?
hey. How's it going?
I saw what you did to Applejack.
Me?
All of you.
Okay, she's gonna read the room and like quickly dive down below the fog.
This pony begins to chase you, and you hear it sounds like a high-pitched sound behind you. Like she has this insane burst of speed. I need you to make me an agility check to not get caught up by her.
Okay.
Oh, you're encumbered too.
I am.
Yeah, it looks like DR +2.
All right. So as you begin to dive down to try to make it back to your friends, you feel her hooves grab your back, and she grabs you and then picks up even more speed. So
Uh-oh.
I gave her this ability, and she can only, I think I made it where she'll only use it once, but she's gonna make what's called a rain boom. So in the My Little Pony universe, Rainbow Dash, who is clearly who you're dealing with the rainbow hair color and all, she can pretty much hit supersonic speed and makes like a rainbow blast that looks all pretty, and Sprinkleheart loves it when it happens, but not this time, because this is a Mork Borg rain boom, so it hurts. You are going. Oh, here it is. She's going to dive herself into the ground with you and her hooves. It's going to deal 1d8 damage to you and 1d6 to her. So I'll roll a 6 for her. All right, she takes 2 points of damage. So the two of you just see these two Pegasus plummet straight into the pavement on the ground, and I'll let you go ahead and roll your own damage, Nightmare. Go ahead and roll a d8. How much health do you have? Oh, okay. You'll be okay, even at worst.
Oh, also, I just realized I think I'm encumbered because it says I am carrying the monkeys.
Oh.
But am I carrying them?
I guess
Or are they
not. I
following me?
mean, yeah, I think I just added them to your backpack.
Let's see if I get rid of them.
Yeah, I guess now that we know you have them.
I mean, I think even if I hadn't been encumbered, maybe I probably wouldn't have passed, but
Yeah, because it was an 11.
yeah.
So you also took 2 damage. Okay.
Right.
Holy crap, how do you have 15 hit points in Mork Borg?
Started
What?
pretty high, and then
What
we
is going
left
on?
twice, so.
So I'll put Rainbow Dash here right beside you. These two just crashed into the ground, and it made this boom, which affects every target around Rainbow Dash as well. So Jason and Matt, I would like for the two of you to roll d6s
Ugh.
for your damage. And this is like she does it only once, but it's like you can't escape it.
Here's a question though: is there any opportunity? So there's no escape. There's no like
There's
leaping
no-
out of the way. Okay, dang, I had to try.
It's a big wave of damage energy, basically.
Oops, I rolled on the wrong screen. So I was 3 for me.
All right.
Oof, that hurts. Here I was
It's-
bragging about having 8 hit points.
And Rainbow Dash says, all of you are going to pay for what you've been doing. If you thought that hurt, what I'm going to do next is going to hurt 20% more.
Wait, can't we talk this through? It must be done.
No,
Tell him, Sprinkles.
Igor, that's Rainbow Dash. We need her heart. The
Oh.
next one.
Oh. Excellent.
No, you're gonna be the one that pays. And she'll like do a little like where horses, I don't know what that's called, where ponies like
Rear up?
fuck up. Yeah, rear up. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to do traditional combat, or are we just going to wing it, Joey?
Just
'Cause-
wing it.
just
That was
wing it?
her. Yeah, she kind of attacked. So now it's your guys' actions.
Okay.
And you can go in any order that you like.
I think since Sprinkleheart reared up, I think she might go ahead and jump forward and try to attack first.
Okay.
then. So she pulls her Mega Lollipop out
Mm-hmm.
and kind of swings it above her head and tries to bring it down and smash Rainbow Dash in the head as she's kind of coming out of the this crater probably that they created.
All right.
Oh!
Oh!
Oof! Look at that. 22.
Brutal. Brutal damage, too.
Heck yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
so she drops it down on her and kind of springs to the side. We'll move a little closer and then go right there.
So she tries to move out of the way, but you smash. As soon as she tries to roll to the side, your hammer just catches and crushes on her wings, breaking them. she's not looking good at all, and she's losing her ability to fly now.
Heck yeah. So I see this amazing feat that Sprinkleheart has achieved here. And I reach down and I grab that magical sword.
Any words of wisdom?
But I say that as I'm kind of rushing forward, galloping forward as best I can to attack.
You can do it. You're the best.
Ah,
A little tear glimmers as their friendship grows.
With the friendship blade.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack with my where's my violence at?
my blade of friendship.
Okay, here we
Where's
go.
my violence at?
Yeah, where's my violence?
What a question.
Oh no!
That's a
It's
miss.
okay. It takes some getting used to friendship. It's hard at first.
You're right, this is harder than I imagined and much more difficult than the apple orchard. But I shall try again.
Oh, something I just realized. Let me roll a d6 real quick. 1. Okay, so all of your monkeys took 1 damage.
Ooh. Monkey damage. Good thing
Do I
you
know
rolled
how
a
much
1.
HP they have?
Yeah, I think it's in your sheet. Oh crap, you moved them out. That's right. They're
They
no
have
longer there.
3 hit, so they each have 2 left.
Oh, okay. Okay, so is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay, and she's looking not too hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try to hit her with my warhammer. What's the target armor?
The what?
The target armor? Do I put that in?
They have no armor.
Nice. Ooh, 1 damage though.
All right. Lower her hit points. So yeah, she doesn't get the full brunt force of your hammer, and she kind of tears herself up from the ground, losing one of her wings. Just completely rips off underneath your lollipop hammer, Sprinkleheart. And blood just sprays all over your face. And she's going and she's going to immediately try to tackle you, Sprinkleheart.
Oh wait, do the monkeys get to?
Oh, the monkeys do get to go. So go ahead and roll a d20 just to see if they hit.
Okay.
And if they do,
Ugh.
Dang it, these monkeys are not coordinated.
they're not.
But they adore you.
Yep. So go ahead and give me a defense roll, Sprinkleheart.
Okay. The incoming attack, her attack does what damage if it hits?
It does a d6.
Okay. So take 1 damage.
Oh, you have armor? Dang, I didn't
Yeah.
even realize that.
All right,
It's-
so yeah,
Extremely sparkly.
she tackles into you. You barely feel it.
But I'm covered in blood. This is a tragedy. This is the worst thing. My main is a mess.
It's a mess. All right, so it's the party's action again. That was her action.
I'm just gonna rush forward again with my blade of friendship. So let me. Ah!
Oh, you're right. This is taking so much getting used to. Beginner's luck, I suppose, in the apple orchard.
Oh crap!
It'll happen. It'll happen when it happens. Don't be sad.
Okay, thank you for the support.
All right, and you see these zombie ponies start approaching you from the mist. They're attracted to all of the attention going on here, all the sounds of fighting.
Are they slow moving? Are they kind of like lumbering? Or are they like?
Oh yeah, they're lumbering.
Okay, cool.
They're
Well,
not
hopefully that
fast
means we get
movers.
some time.
These are Night of the Living Dead,
Not 28 days later.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So I think Sprinkleheart will go ahead and try to attack again with her Mega Lolly.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So you tried to pierce her with the blade, and she leaped back. And as soon as she landed on her feet behind herself, the hammer just comes straight down, crushing her head like you intended to the first time. And she is slain.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this. Killing the 6. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst day of my life.
It just
This is
takes
a
some
nightmare.
getting. It just takes some getting used to, like friendship. Think of it that way, Sprinkleheart.
You're right. I should be open to change.
Yes.
Maybe slaughtering is like friendship.
I love it.
Is the heart intact after that smash?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep,
Cool.
just the head got smashed.
Quick, hold off the undead while I cut this heart free and we can make a run for it.
So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna just try to like plunge my blade and start cutting this heart out before these zombies reach us, if I can.
Sure. I'm not gonna make you guys do it. I'm not gonna have you make a check to cut the heart out. But if you want to try to flee from them, that will be an agility test.
Do we want to still do it? Are we still in initiative order? Do we want to do it like that, or
We'll do the agility test, all three of you now, and if
Okay.
anyone fails, you'll be still in initiative order, and then it'll be Jess's turn. I do things all
Oh
willy-nilly.
yes.
Holy
I was worried.
crap.
I'm not as fast as I used to be.
But apparently I
All
want to
right.
get the hell out of here.
So, you wanna, where do you want to lead them to, Sprinkleheart? You kind of know this, Ponyville better than they do, even though it's Galloping Gallows.
Oh, I
now.
think Nightmare needs to roll too, right? Or no, because she's flying.
Yeah, she could just fly.
Okay.
so? The location where Pinkie Pie is at. That's where we want to go. I don't remember what it was called.
All right, Sugar Cube Corner.
Yeah.
So, we will go ahead. I'll just activate the title screen for now.
Okay.
And the three of you flee through Galloping Gallows. Sprinkleheart is leading you all to where she believes you'll find another of the main 6. When you first approach this building, it's in a corner. And you can tell that at one time it was very festive looking. It has faded pink and purple paint, and it has all kinds of adverts for things like baked goods and parties. And there's pretty much a few undead pony roaming around the area, but none that you don't have to worry about them. You can easily get past all of them. Do you wish to enter this building?
Yes, I have fond memories of this building.
So you're saying it's safe?
Well, I don't know. I would say it's safe. I would say it's more than safe. But here in this place, I don't think anywhere is safe. So I guess I'll say no.
Okay.
But we're halfway through. We have 3 hearts.
You're right.
And we have 3 more to go, and then we can go home. And you can come with me.
Oh.
And you can see what is the best place in the world. The best place you could even imagine in your wildest dreams.
My dreams are pretty wild, so I'm looking forward to this.
I'm gonna, I guess, follow Sprinkleheart in.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So we'll go to the Sugar Cube Corner.
What is this place?
As you enter, there are... the map that I have here is not 100% fully representing what I'll describe. But it's very accurate, just incomplete. So it looks like a party room. And all the tables are set for what looks like would have been a very large party. And there are ponies in these chairs. Some of them look deceased. Some of them look almost dead, but they are all chained to their chairs and to the tables. And the tables have putrid food set on them. Some of these ponies that are still alive but barely kind of like slowly turn and notice you at the door. And ahead of you, you see a pink pony with bright pink hair who is laying on top of a table set on the top of these stairs, and it looks like there is an axe in their head. And they're not moving.
Is that the one we must cut the heart from? Our
Does it
work
look like
is
Pinkie Pie?
done already?
It does look like Pinkie Pie, and she has a very bright, happy looking expression on her face, although it's creepier looking now. And yeah, it just looks like she's got an axe in her head.
But she's laying on the ground, right? Does it appear that she's dead from here, anyway?
It appears she's dead from here.
Okay, well. Number 1, this place stinks. It smells so bad. This food it looks awful, and she like looks up on the tables. There's no way that anyone could enjoy this. Second of all, it looks like somebody has already done our job for us, and this might be really easy. We can just go up and take the heart without having to do anything. Look around. Look.
I've lived long enough to not trust situations like these. Sometimes things aren't always what they seem. But
It's a little suspicious.
Wow.
young lady Nightmare, perhaps you could.
It's like there's levels, right? So there's these stairs leading up to a second level, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Perhaps you can fly up there and get a better look to ensure that she is truly dead.
Yeah, I'll try. Is there like, are there any drinks or food or anything in here?
Yes, there's different assortment of drinks, and there's like punch bowls. There's food all over the tables, although it's Mork Borg food. So
Mork Borg
like
food.
you see like a big loaf of bread, and when you like turn it over, it's like if you turn over a rock in the woods, just tons of bugs crawl out from underneath it.
Are there any sugar cubes?
Yes,
Okay,
there's all kinds of sweets.
okay, I'm definitely gonna grab some sweets as I make my way over here. And then I'm gonna kind of fly from this point and like
Mm-hmm.
hover up over here and see if I could tell if she's dead, if she's breathing or not.
All right. Since you're up high, go ahead and make a presence check, but this is going to be a DR 14.
Ooh. Success.
All right. So you can see that she is trying to hold back laughter. Like
Hmm.
like she's snickering, but she's trying to do it very quietly. But you can tell she is alive and she's trying to pull a prank, it appears.
Okay. With my mouth full of sweets, I'm gonna be like, "Yep, she's dead. She's dead." And then I'm gonna come over here and then whisper to them, "She's not dead. She's not dead."
As you come up, I think that you caught Sprinkleheart right in the middle of saying, "See, I've been around a while too, and I've seen a lot of things, and sometimes they are as they seem." She looks definitely dead. Just as you come up and say she's dead. She's not dead. What?
Um,
Have the element of surprise. She thinks she's tricking us.
Oh, it's a trick. All right. Well, then we should pretend that we're gonna go up and just take her heart like it's gonna be nothing. But then maybe we can get the first. She won't know that we're gonna attack her. Should we?
I think so.
you think we could sneak up there somehow? Could you carry us to the next level? Maybe we could
Oh,
move around.
you?
I don't know. You could try.
oh, please, yes, please try.
Do we
Can I
see
try to
these?
look?
Do we see these dead ponies? These chained up ponies? Are they everywhere on the second level too, or are they just at the tables that are like on the floor?
They're
Ground.
on the second level and the first level.
Oh,
Yeah. Most of them seem dead.
Okay, but you said some of them looked at us, right?
Yeah, some of them are like barely alive.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pick up Sprinkleheart and see if I can, if I'm strong enough.
Okay. We'll do a strength test for that. DR 12.
Ooh.
I like
It sat on that
Whip her up
20 for a
this-
second.
You try, but you know, she's got armor. She's got a giant lollipop hammer.
I am
Yeah.
so sorry. That's on me. I've been sneaking sweets all day long.
The cookies and stuff you had.
Yeah, when you guys haven't been looking, I've been eating.
perhaps we can
And
climb up somehow. Does anyone have any rope or I don't know.
Is it possible to if like I were to like climb onto one of these tables, and it's probably too high because it's like a second story, I guess, or is it reachable
Yeah,
if we like jumped or something? Or
No, it's pretty high.
okay, so even if I like stacked a chair on the table, nothing.
No, I wouldn't reach
Okay.
because it's kind of like it's got the set of stairs going up to like a mid level, and then another set of stairs going on both sides to rate. It's like it's higher than just a regular second story.
What?
Oh, so these stairs right here on either side go from the mid level to the second level.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
And she's on top of the mid level stairs, just laying there.
I do have something that may help us. I
Ooh,
can
what?
potentially speak some archaic words and confuse her, perhaps. Maybe that could help us get the jump on her. What do you think? Shall I try?
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Okay.
So I am going to attempt to use the Tongue of Eris, which is a creature of your choice is confused for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt that. Do I roll in the thing? I guess I just roll a presence check.
Oh,
Damn it.
Yep.
Does
that
anyone
looks like
have a-
failure?
does anyone have an omen they'd like to lend me?
Oh, I have one.
Oh,
Do you want it?
I would love it.
It's yours.
Oh, we're becoming such good friends.
It's my only one too, so that makes it extra special.
Oh, wow. I am honored.
So I guess we'll just reduce the DR. That's probably the
Yeah, that's
smartest thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use that. I'll knock my powers down to 5. So yeah, I'm basically uttering these ancient, evil, unclean scroll words and having them travel across the room to this axe-headed Pinkie Pie to try to muddle her mind so that we may be able to have the advantage.
All right. So you see her kind of stand up quickly and look puzzled. And she says, "Huh? Wait. What was I doing?"
Okay, so
And-
we notice she's like out of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could tell it had its effect.
Hurry!
And she's
Oh, go ahead.
coming, she comes down the stairs and she gets to here and she's
Mhm.
looking around the room. And then she kind of like feels her head and she feels the axe and she pulls it up and it's kind of like the like the arrow in the head, little headband.
Oh
joke.
yeah.
It's like that.
Oh.
Good one, Pinkie Pie.
And when you say that, she's like, "You think so?" And she's looking very pleased.
You tricked us. We thought you were dead for sure.
What
She's
was
right. We all did.
What was I doing though? And so I'll show the players. This is who you are approached
Ooh.
by.
She looks pretty maniacal.
And she's bouncing. She doesn't really walk. She kind of like hops on all fours. And she's just bouncing around the room. Are you here for the party?
Is it a birthday party?
Is it your birthday?
It's not my birthday.
Oh,
Is it your birthday?
I have no idea.
It probably is then. Yes, we are here for your birthday party.
It's my birthday?
Yes. And Sprinkleheart will approach as well.
And she looks confused. Like the spell is really taking its effect on her. And she says, "Well, if it's my birthday, we should have cake."
Oh, there! Look, did you see up on the table? I think I saw a cake up over there. and point, and she kind of indicates to the table that was up here.
No, wait. I think I know where the cake is.
And I kind of hobble up toward the two talking right here.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Pinkie Pie. So, have you ever heard of the expression a birthday suit?
I think I made one.
Exactly, you did make one, and you're wearing it right now. But this birthday suit, it's a special birthday suit. It's made of cake.
Yeah, mine's made of cake.
Exactly, and you're wearing the cake, and I just happen to have this beautiful knife that is specifically designed to cut cake.
Well, let me get the cake then. The birthday suit, and you see her run over here.
Oh shit. That's not what I meant, but okay.
And she pulls a lever. Oh, I know exactly what you meant, but she's muddled. And she pulls a lever on the stair banister, and you hear this clunk sound above you, and this thing drops. And it is a large. I'll show the players.
It's large.
It's what she thought you meant by birthday suit. It's this giant cake golem.
Damn it.
And
that is a birthday cake for sure.
And you see it when it opens its mouth wide enough, you can see several remains of ponies kind of squirming around, and you can hear like voices inside of it coming out from its throat, and there's screams and whimpers, and you can just see this thing's cake flesh kind of move around a little bit. She says, I made this cake out of most of my friends.
You must have a lot of friends. This is a big cake.
It's huge.
I just made 3 new friends, and I want you to be part of the cake.
I thought we were cutting the cake, though. I thought we were on board with the Boots birthday suit and all of that you're wearing.
I'm not wearing it. This is what you meant, right?
No, it's not what I meant.
You appear to be confused, Pinkie Pie.
I have been feeling a little bit twirly-whirly in the brain.
I think maybe all of these ponies that are chained around the room are your friends, and there are far more of them than us, so they would really make this cake even bigger and more delicious. What do you say to that?
I think you're probably right. So I'll add them to the cake too. And she tells this cake golem, go ahead, birthday suit. Get bigger. And this thing bellows out like a low growl. And we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. Party initiative.
Okay.
It's just one of us, right?
Let me see. I think I just rolled it. I just rolled it.
Okay, cool.
Player characters begin. So you guys get to do something first.
Okay. Can I make my way to Pinkie Pie? Is that...
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to try to hoof it around this giant cake golem to Pinkie Pie. and try to attack her with my blade of friendship if I can.
All right.
Okay. Oh no! Fumble, weapon breaks or is lost.
So we're gonna have it where you swing it,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of just does this little twirly dance move, and it flings out of your hand, and it like falls over here somewhere in this corner.
Oh man. Okay. I guess that's all I can do.
Who's next?
All right, so I think Sprinkleheart will go ahead and she luckily did not see that, and is going to, I guess, approach the golem and is going to try to attack it by swinging her mega lollipop at it.
Okay. Also, Igor, when you swung and it flung out of your hand, you just heard "What the fuck," and then it went into the shadows.
Work. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay.
Here comes the mega lollipop.
Ooh.
Oh, it was so close. All right, so you smash your lollipop hammer into it, and it feels spongy, and it just whips your hammer back. But when you struck into it, you heard several shrieks coming from inside of the creature. And there's like, although it's got like this cakey, fleshy outer, you see like blood starting to seep through the sponginess of the cake. So it looks like you didn't hurt it, but you must have hurt some of the ponies inside of it.
This poor little pony.
All right, Nightmare. What does Nightmare and the Monkey Brigade do?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna fly over here. And then try to... Can I only use Moonbeam once?
Unless you rest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it with my hammer then.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh my-
Miss.
close.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for your monkeys.
Oh yeah. Come on, monkeys.
Hey, they hit.
Yay.
All right, let's see. What did we decide the monkeys do? Bite is a D4, so go ahead and roll 4d4 because you got 4 monkeys.
Wait, that didn't work. 44. There we go. Oh man.
6 damage. And this thing has a spongy body, so I'm gonna do a D4 as well. So it only takes 3 points of damage.
Well, now that we got all those awful rolls out of the way, let's get serious about these.
Agreed.
All right. So now it becomes their turns. Igor, I need you to make me a presence test. DR 14.
Okay. Oh, it didn't ask me for the... Oh! Not good.
All right, so Pinkie Pie is using an ability called Silly Banter. A target creature that can understand language must make a presence test, DR 14. If they fail, Pinkie Pie tells them a joke that makes them laugh uncontrollably for 1 round, losing their action for that round or the next round. And the joke she told you.
Oh, damn. You even have jokes?
What do you call a snail on a ship?
Oh, what?
They're
I
not
can't.
good.
I have no idea. What?
It's a snailer.
Yeah, Igor just starts dying in laughter, wheezing.
Yeah, she tells a lot of bad jokes in the show too. So that was her action. So for the next round, you're just laughing at this dumb joke.
Okay.
However, the cake golem is going to make a fist slam attack. Let's see. Odd or even. We'll make Sprinkle Heart even and Nightmare odd. Roll a d4. Oh, sorry, Nightmare. Roll a defense roll. The damage coming at you is a d6. All right. So you were hit. Do you have omens left? So if I were you, I would use one because the cake golem has an ability I gave it called Swallow Whole. After a successful fist slam attack, the cake golem can attempt to pick up and swallow the target whole in its mouth. The target creature must make a DR12 strength test to break free from the golem's fist or be swallowed whole. The creature swallowed has D4 rounds before they are killed instantly inside of the cake golem. So you might want to re-roll that if you want to. Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, I'll reroll it.
Okay. Let's spend the omen.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, worse damage. Cool.
We'll keep the old damage because it just automatically rolls damage again. You gonna eat it or you gonna?
Any benefit from flying?
Not for this because
Alright.
his attack lands on you.
So take the 3.
And then make a DR12 strength test. You might not get swallowed.
I have -1 strength.
You'll roll a 19. Don't worry. There you go.
oof.
So you break free of its grip. Now the cake golem gets to make 2 actions. So he's also going to do a body slam on Sprinkle Heart. So make me a defense roll, Sprinkle Heart.
What is the slam attack damage?
D8.
Okay.
It's a body
Oh,
slam.
damn.
It's trying to crush you with its whole body.
Oh. Oh, nice.
It's so
0.
spongy though.
Yeah, it just kind of like rolls over my armor and then slides off. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it just slides off and you're good. Such a spongy boy. All right. And Igor, you're just laughing.
Yep.
It's the start of the new turn for you guys. Your guys' next actions.
Okay, so Sprinkle Heart will circle around a little bit, but is going just to kind of see what Igor is laughing at.
Yeah.
And she like calls over, "What's so funny?"
Snails.
and she like kind of starts giggling also, and begins laughing as well, but is going to make an attack. She doesn't get the joke, but she doesn't care.
Oh
man.
no.
Our roll is this round or this combat.
She kind of turns at you, Sprinkleheart, and she says, I've got a joke for you. You're like a calendar. Your days are numbered.
I mean, that's funny. I get it. It is really funny, but also I don't really like it.
Igor just keeps.
Just
He
saying.
laughs even harder. He's like, "Oh God, Pinkie Pie, you gotta stop."
All right, Nightmare.
I guess I'll be curious as to what's going on over here. If I fly around, will this thing get an opportunity attack?
No, it's a sluggish creature.
Okay.
I don't think they are in Mork Borg anyway, right? Do they? They don't
I
have
don't-
this. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you could like give
You
the creature
could,
that
yeah,
ability if you
you
wanted
could,
to,
yeah.
but he doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over here. Annoyed that everyone's laughing, and then try to hit her with my hammer.
All right.
Oh my god.
When you approach her to hit her with your hammer, she says to you, "You know, I thought the dryer was making my clothes shrink. Turns out it was actually the refrigerator." That one's more of a thinking joke. What did your monkeys do? Do they keep attacking the golem, or do they?
I think so. I think they're like on it. They
All right.
probably try to keep attacking.
Oh man, our rolls are so bad.
Yeah.
All right. So this action for our Pinkie Pie, she's going to throw a cake right at Igor.
Oh no.
So make a defense roll, Igor.
All right.
And the damage incoming is D4.
Okay. D4.
That's cool that you can put like what it's going to be and just does all the calculations for you.
Ah. Oh man. 2
So
points
yeah,
of
this
damage.
cake smashes into your face, and it looks kind of like a normal cake at first, but when it bursts open, it's full of like ponies' guts, and there's teeth in there and eyes, and she's clearly been making a lot of cakes
Carcass
out
cakes.
of people. Yeah. Or out of ponies, I shouldn't say people. That was her action. Then the golem.
Oh.
The golem's gonna move right here. It's fixated on Sprinkleheart and Nightmare here. Sprinkleheart,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and roll to defend against its fist slam, which is a D6.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
man.
So, if you're taking the 2 damage, also go ahead and roll that defense, or not defense, sorry, that strength test to not get swallowed by the cake golem.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh, 1.
All right, so you don't actually take 9 damage, but you see
Oh,
this.
wasn't it a strength that I need to roll to not get swallowed?
Yeah. Oh, you rolled to defend. Yeah.
I did.
Roll a strength test, not defend.
Oh,
Okay. It didn't.
So
It's not a critical failure.
No, it's not. So you see the cake golem, the 2 of you just smash its fist in the Sprinkleheart, and then it rips her and just shoves her into its mouth. Sprinkleheart, it is the most putrid smelling festering, awful smell you've ever smelled. Like your face becomes an anus. That's how bad it smells. You just went. Ugh. And when you get,
Famous?
yeah,
Yeah, Sprinkleheart begins like violently throwing
yep.
in
And
this guy's mouth.
all of that vomit pours onto these other poor ponies that are just helplessly in there. Most of them dead. Some of them still alive, but barely. And you just kind of plunk down in there, and you begin to feel the juices inside of this thing start to burn your skin a little. Go ahead and roll a d4. Let's see how many rounds you could last in this thing before you just die. 2. All right, so you got 2 more rounds. You can still make attacks from within inside of it. And those attacks are going to automatically hit because you're inside of it. They'll just get a minus d4 for its sponginess for damage.
Is there any like way to try to escape from the mouth? Like instead of attacking?
Instead of attacking, yeah, if you want, but because you're inside of it and it's kind of, you've got a bunch of ponies in there with you, you could make a strength test, but it'll be a DR 14.
Okay.
To get
Good
out.
to know. Good to know.
But that was just the golem's first action. It is now going to, let's see. It's going to try to body slam the monkeys. It's going to like roll around and try to crush all the monkeys on it. So go ahead and do a d20 for their defend roll, Jess.
Okay.
Oh man, so you just see these monkeys comically, like they start running on it like it's a rolling barrel.
A log run.
And they do not get crushed at all by this creature. And it tires itself out. We'll say it moved over a little bit like this, trying to crush these monkeys, and it did not succeed.
It's just making Sprinkleheart more nauseous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Pinkie Pie is still confused for 10 minutes, so
Yes.
whatever that does.
It is your guys' action now. Igor, you have your senses back.
Oh,
So I'm going to actually try to cast Tongue of Eris again, but this time on the golem.
Okay.
all right. Hopefully it will think swallowing is spitting out, and I will save her. Ah!
Oh my god, I take 2 damage, become dizzy for an hour, and cannot. Ow!
Dead.
I have 1
Brutal.
hit point left.
That is brutal.
Well, that's me.
Okay. I'm gonna try to escape.
Okay.
That's just a strength test. Okay.
Yep. DR 14. Anybody? You got an omen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, these rolls.
I'll give him my omen.
Okay. I'll try
You-
one more time.
You could give it to him now, or you could wait because he still has 1 more round after this one to try to get out.
If Sprinkleheart succeeds, though, they get out now.
Yeah, they could
Yeah,
get
I'll
out
just
now.
do it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh my god.
It was on the 16.
It was. I saw it. What happened?
Okay. Is that considered my action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's me. I'm like struggling as I'm throwing up. So I can't see. It's everywhere, and I'm sliding up and back down its throat, and I cannot get out of there. And I'm crying, and it's
Oh man.
yeah, screaming and crying and throwing up. It's just a mess inside of this thing. That's me.
All right. That just leaves Nightmare and the monkeys.
Yeah. Okay. She's starting to freak out. She's gonna try to do moonbeam on the golem.
On the golem?
Yeah.
All right. So we did change up how the cutie marks work a little bit because it's just a one shot. So just go ahead and roll your D12 damage. It's going to do D12 plus 6 damage.
Do I have to roll to hit?
Nope. Your cutie mark powers kind of just work. They're like a one use thing.
Okay.
Seven plus 6 more. All right, so you just see this beam of light burst through the ceiling and erupts over the cake golem. And it's kind of like you see like its silhouette in the light, and it starts to like rip up into the air and fade away. And then when the light clears, there's just this pile of goop and dead ponies and Sprinkleheart still alive, and a few other ponies, but they're just drenched in gooey blood and
Sobbing.
guts. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Bloop, is gone. You've successfully killed. That blew it to hell.
It's just her like just ugly crying in this all of this around.
Nightmare's gonna come over here with her movement and try to console Sprinkleheart, but not very well because she's not very used to friendship yet.
I am gonna say
okay.
though,
Yeah.
that probably blew the monkeys away because they were on him.
Oh no.
We'll give the monkeys a chance. Roll a d20 for an agility test for them to have dodged out of the way.
Oh, look at that. Just
Did it.
enough.
They got out of the way.
Maybe I was able to like give him a heads up.
Yeah, you did the little monkey whistle and they knew. Get out of here. All right,
So can the monkeys go now?
Yep, they sure can.
Oh man.
They're good at staying alive. They're not very good at killing.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Pinkie Pie's turn, and she is confused still. So she's gonna wander like over to where the cake golem was, and she says, "It was a surprise birthday cake. All my friends were inside of it." Like, and she kind of like picks up one of the nearly dead ponies. Its like flesh is almost completely melted off of its body. And she says, "Hey, guess what? What do you call a factory that makes okay products?" And the pony just like it's dying. She says, "A satisfactory." And then she drops it on the ground, the pony. What do you guys do?
So I think Sprinkleheart stands up and she kind of like, like this like cake and frosting is just like dripping off of her, and she looks at her and she says, "Number one, that wasn't funny. And number two, this is the worst birthday party I've ever been to." And she pulls out her mega lollipop and goes to slam it on top of Pinkie Pie's head.
All right. Roll that attack. That's a hit. 4 damage to Pinkie Pie. He has 1 hit point left, and she looks so not just physically hurt, but something like her face, the smile goes away, And she says, "Well, that wasn't very nice."
No, it wasn't.
Sprinkleheart's learning. Who's going next?
So I want to try something, and let me know if I can do this in one action.
Oh, damn, that's good.
So, and if I can't do this in one action, then I'm going to do something else. But what I want to do is go up. I'm still kind of pretending to laugh. Oh, Pinkie Pie, I brought some birthday punch. And I'm going to take some of my lantern oil and throw it on her, but then try to ignite once she gets doused. If I can't do that, then I'm just going to go run and try to go get the sword.
No, you could totally do that.
Okay, I'm going to totally do that then. So yeah, walks up, Pinkie Pie, birthday punch, drink up, and then throw it on her.
All right, just make a regular attack roll.
Okay. Well, it would be like a strength check, or like I mean, I guess I can roll on a blade of friendship attack if you want. But I think that's just do that.
Just do that.
Okay. Ah!
All right, so you managed to splash her with the oil, but you can't get the flame to go.
Okay.
Oh, my mistake. I'm just so full of giggles.
Nightmare.
I'm gonna try to hit her with my hammer. So let's see.
Poor Pinkie Pie. She just wanted a party, you guys. What the hell?
It's a party, all right.
Oh!
Finally, we get a roll. Yes.
All right. So, Nightmare finishes off Pinkie Pie. And she is dead.
Woo.
Ugh, that was the worst.
Yeah, Sprinkleheart kind of steps, like kind of wanders and then lays down, and I think she is going to try to rest for a little bit.
All right. The monkeys start pulling apart like the dead ponies that were in the golem and just start like chewing on them and stuff. They also start chewing on some of the ones that are alive too. They're brutal.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll start trying to get the heart out.
Okay. What you gonna use to get it out with?
Oh, that's true. I'm
A
going
nightmare,
to
go get my blade. I'm too weak. It's over there in the corner. I lost my
All right.
grip.
I'm gonna fly over,
The blade of friendship.
grab the blade of friendship, and bring it back.
All right. And the whole time you go over there, you hear the sword mumbling, "Stupid, frickin' drop me, Butterfingers."
All right, I'm just gonna drop the sword in front of Igor.
Please, you don't want to do the honors. I'm barely hanging on.
All right.
It's good for you. Drawing blood once in a while.
Okay, I'll take the sword and I'll cut the
Carve
heart
her
out.
heart out.
Yeah.
All right. When you do and you pull the heart out, her heart actually makes like a little squeaky toy sound. But you go ahead and you put it in your bag. Your backpack's almost full. But we'll add, if I can click on things correctly, Pinkie Pie heart. Create new item.
So,
And the
GM.
backpack it goes. Yep.
can we attempt to take a rest before in the birthday party room, in the party room, before heading to the next two ponies, the final two ponies of the 6?
I would say, yeah, it has heavy double doors. There's no immediate threats in there. The zombie ponies are not like an extreme threat. Yeah, you guys could try to rest up for a little bit in here if you'd like.
And it's like, what, D4, right?
You can just click the
HP
button
back?
on your character sheet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a short rest. That's what we're doing, right? Not a full night's sleep.
I don't know the difference in is that.
Oh, well, long is like you get D6 HP, regain omens if depleted, regain powers, but a short rest basically just you got to eat food and then you get D4 HP.
Yep. Yeah, if you click the rest button, Matt, it'll pop up like you can select
Yeah.
short or long. You could select if you have food or not. It's actually really cool.
But we're doing the short, right? Because we're not doing like a overnight, or was that what you were asking? To do like a long.
I mean, obviously, would prefer to like bunk down overnight, but that's up to you. That's up to you, Joey.
No, that's up to you guys. You
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
Are there consequences
Let's try.
if you do that? Maybe.
Let's try to do that.
Yeah. Let's
It'd be nice
definitely
to have
try.
it'd be nice to have our omens back to, because we need to have something to give to each other. Gifts. So long rest.
Long rest.
All right.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Two HP. Oh wow! It automatically did everything. That's cool.
Nice.
It didn't roll omens though, right? Oh, I guess you just regain. Isn't
It's the beginning of a
classless-
day. I think you get omens back
1d2?
at a new day.
It's 1d2, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me re-roll omens then.
Yeah. 1d2.
Ah, I'll take it. One omen.
Oh. Wow.
So what Igor is going to do is he's going to kind of, during this rest, he's going to hobble up to this higher area just to keep like a lookout, getting away from all of these creepy undead ponies.
Mm-hmm.
Does Sprinkleheart know where we need to go next for Rarity and or Twilight Sparkle?
When you guys exit the building, you actually see a bright green light, almost like a pillar of light coming from in the direction of what would be Twilight's house.
Okay.
That's what draws your attention immediately.
That nap really did me good. I think I'm ready to go. How are you guys feeling?
I've seen better days, but I suppose we have no choice.
Well, grab your blade of friendship. It's time to continue. We have 2 more hearts to get, and
All right.
I think that she will start like prancing towards the green light and Twilight Sparkle's house.
Yeah, I kind of am limping there a little bit. I'm not even halfway back to what I need to be, so he's not as enthusiastic.
All right, so you make your way through the Galloping Gallows and come in to be in front of Twilight Sparkle's house. And you see a
Whoa.
closed door, and in front of it is a unicorn. And she looks highly depressed. Tears in her eyes, and she is like, a stark white, has a bit of a purple mane, but she looks very, very distressed.
I kind of whisper to Sprinkleheart.
Do you recognize that one?
Do I know that one?
This one you know as Rarity. She is one of the
Oh.
main 6.
Yes, that's Rarity. We need her heart too. I kind of go up slowly and say, hey, Rarity, why are you so sad?
Oh, it's just awful. Twilight's
Tell me.
lost her mind.
What has she done?
Well, she's been raising our dead, making them wander the streets. She got mad at Applejack and made a bunch of her apples attack her.
No, that's awful. Is she inside of her house?
She is, and she just completed this terrible, terrible spell.
Ooh, what did it do?
It turned Spike into an undead.
Do I know what Spike is?
Spike is her dragon assistant.
Well, that's not good. Well, we're here. We were just here to visit and see how Twilight Sparkle is doing. So maybe we can talk to her and show her all the bad decisions that she's making, and maybe put her on the right path.
I don't know, Sugar. This all seems pretty pointless and hopeless to me. I don't think we're gonna ever recover from this.
Now that's not a good attitude. I think we're gonna recover just fine.
And she just starts sobbing and kind of like goes to embrace you and cry on your shoulder.
I embrace her too, and then I look over her shoulder at the other two, and I look and I'm like,
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to sneak over to the best of my ability and try to dispatch of this pony.
She is completely vulnerable.
Okay. Perfect.
I like hold her like tighter so she can't move.
Yeah.
You
And
just,
like I start to cry also. This is so up.
And I'm timing my steps with every weep. I'm like, ksh, ksh, ksh. Yeah. As they, yeah.
all right. So the blade, you just sink the blade into her back.
Yeah.
You just hear a gasp of breath, Sprinkleheart. Just a, and she kind of pulls away from you a little bit, and she just says, "Thank you."
You're
she-
welcome.
She slumps into your arms, and she is dead.
Oh.
This is getting easier.
One more. We don't have much in us. I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay. I guess I will. I don't think I'm ready to take a heart yet. And she will back up to Lau.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the heart.
All right. So
maybe the front door might not be the best way. Maybe there's a different way in.
Nightmare, why don't you go scout around? You're the fastest and the highest.
All right, I'm gonna fly around this building and see if I can find an alternate entrance.
there are some windows.
Can I peek in?
Yeah, you sure can. However, I have lost sight of you on my map. Oh wait, there I go. Where did your token go? Oh, okay, there you are. All right, so I'm gonna move your token here. And, well, I'll just describe it. What you can see inside is there's like a magical rune glowing in the center of the room. Twilight Sparkle you see is in there, and she just looks completely deranged. And you also see the dragon Spike. I'm gonna share this one first. So you see this dragon. He's a baby. He's a baby dragon. He's not fully grown. But it is very undead. And you also see this twisted pony,
Oh, damn.
which you presume is Twilight Sparkle, and she just looks disturbed.
Oh boy, get that off my screen.
It almost looks like a human nose. It's creepy.
Okay. That's great. All right. So I go around the whole perimeter and there's no other entrances.
No, just that front door.
Okay. I'll come back to the group. Oh.
What did you spy?
So there's no extra entrances. And there's a completely deranged pony and a undead dragon. So I don't know what
Okay.
to tell you.
Maybe we should just set the whole building on fire. No, wait, we need the heart. Never mind. I guess we have to go inside then. Should we knock? It's not our house.
Probably
It's
not.
polite.
Probably not.
Manners have really gone out the window. Okay, Sprinkleheart will approach the door and test it to see if the door is locked.
It is not locked.
She'll open it a little bit and kind of peek in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And seeing that, she will sneak in, I guess.
All right.
She's gonna go and try to be quiet and not be noticed necessarily. Hopefully not.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to sneak in too behind Sprinkleheart.
Give me call this. Yeah, give me an agility test, Sprinkleheart. Only because you're wearing shimmery, sparkly armor.
Yeah, it's like a disco ball just walked into the room.
All right. So as you think you're sneaking around, you notice, Igor, that the dragon Spike's head is just literally following her as she moves. And you see like a yellow light start to glow in its eye sockets.
Sprinkle! Careful!
Mm-hmm.
The dragon's watching you.
I am. I'm being sneaky.
Oh, wait, really? Look at the eyes.
I look at the eyes.
They kind of like flicker and flash, and the dragon begins to approach you.
Oh. I look over at Twilight, and is she looking at me also, or is she doing something else?
Yeah, like when you look at her, her eyes, her bugged out eyes are already dead set locked on you, just staring at you. She's not saying anything. She's just staring.
Okay. Twilight Sparkle. It's me. It is Sprinkleheart. Can you hear me? First of all, this room is big. I want to make sure you can hear me all the way over there.
Sprinkle Heart?
Yes. So I talked to Verity outside, who passed away of natural causes just now. She said that you're doing things in here that seem a lot of fun, and I wanted to come in and see if I could join in on some of the fun. And I brought some of my friends, and we were all hoping that we could play with you, play in this crazy room, looking around.
Sprinkle Heart? How'd you come back? You're dead.
No,
You were-
I am alive. Look, and I like wiggle my tail.
No, you were one of the first ones to die. We saw it.
Maybe it was another pony that looked like me. There's a lot of pink ponies with purple manes in Equestria.
I've really lost it. I'm starting to see my dead friends.
Well, maybe okay. What are you doing? What's this guy doing?
Oh, Spike, he was sick, and I made him better.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah, he looks great. Looks very healthy. So, is it okay if we join in on all the fun that you're having in here? It's no fun to have fun by yourself. It's more fun to do things with friends.
There's more of you?
I look
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
back and I kind of like look for either a or a
Hello, friends.
okay. Yes.
We're all best friends here. Sprinkleheart's taught me so much about friendship.
And what I do is I forgot I have exquisite perfume, and I also have a rotting eye under my eye patch, so I'm realizing it's probably a good idea to freshen up, so I'm spraying some of the perfume on the rotting eyeball.
Oh, that's gotta be painful.
I wince.
So much friendship in this room. It's making me tear up.
Yeah, I've never seen you before, either of you, but Sprinkleheart, you even look the same. But the day the basilisks came, it ripped our world asunder. That was it. You died. I watched you die.
Well, I don't know how I got to this world. I don't know how you did either, honestly. I'm still very confused about how that whole thing went down. But no, I'm fine. Just fine. My cutie mark has changed though. It looks different. So maybe that whole thing did something and that sent me here. I don't know. Anyway, we're trying to get home. I'm going to bring my new friends with us. Are you trying to get home too?
She rushes over, and she's looking at your cutie mark after you'd made that remark. And she says, "What do you mean from another world?
From Equestria.
This is Equestria."
This is not Equestria. You know that. Look at it. It smells bad. It's very dark. There's scary things here. It's nothing like where we're from.
She cuts you off. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this makes so much sense now." She starts flipping through these pages and these books and tomes. And she says, "You're here because you are not Sprinkleheart, that I knew you're from another version of Equestria that isn't inflicted by the basilisks.
Very confused. I don't know what you're saying now. I lost you. I was on board, and then what you just said. I don't understand.
That's because I'm much smarter than you and every pony that lived here. It's always been that way. I'll go ahead and say it since most of you are dead now anyway. Yes, I want to go to where you came from.
Okay.
How do we do it?
So what we need is your and she kind of like trails off. And she kind of like looks uncomfortably back at the other two.
Oh, you're not a very good liar, are you, Sprinkleheart?
I doubt it.
Good thing I am. I'm very deceitful.
All right.
Oh, I love these books.
And I kind of wander over.
So much knowledge. Knowledge is power, I've heard it said. What's your favorite passage here? Are there any fun stories?
I don't read stories. I read mostly nonfiction.
Ah, well, you must be a very, very smart individual. I'm sure you've learned many, many things.
And when you say that, her eye kind of twitches a little, and then she just quickly shakes out of it and nods in agreement. Yes, I am very smart. How are we getting out of here? You're dodging the questions.
The power to escape lies within you.
Well, okay, that makes sense. I am very important.
Yes, that's what we're saying. That's what we've been saying all along. You're the most important pony in this room.
What do I need to do?
You need to close your eyes. and you need to trust me.
All right, make a presence test to convince this pony.
All right.
But I'm gonna give you. It's gonna be a DR10 because you've hyped her up
Okay.
into being the main character, which is very mature. Oh,
Okay. Thankfully. Oh, I guess it would have been a 12. I would have got it anyway because I forgot I got a +4. Okay.
All right, so she says, "Hold on one second," and you see her kind of like twirl her head around, and the magic comes out of her horn, and it just turns Spike here into dust. She's like, "Okay, that spell's over with. He's not
I'm bored.
important. I'm important." And she closes her eyes, and she says, "Okay, now what?"
Close your eyes. Look back. Feel the wind in your mane.
And then I'm gonna stab.
And when you stab, she's mid-sentence, but we're indoors, and then the blade goes into her. And the blade itself just goes, "Yeah."
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And like you can see her crying, and Sprinkleheart is like, "Oh yeah."
And Twilight Sparkle, her eyes are closed, but then they squint hard because she just felt this blade go inside of her. And she opens up one eye. Is it working?
Oh, it's working. Sometimes saving the world is painful indeed.
Okay, and she closes her eye back.
I'm just like sawing.
So you begin to just, rip her open. Both of her eyes open. And she looks like she's about to say something. And she just drops to the ground. Still breathing, just looking confused. Cut wide open. And you see her rib cage, and you see her heart beating inside of it.
I'm gonna grab it.
All right, so you're gonna break through her rib cage, break the sternum.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like gagging in pain, and she grabs you. She grabs your arm with her hoof, and she says, "Am I doing this right?
Oh, you couldn't be doing it any better. Just
I
keep
can't.
doing it.
I can't feel much anymore.
I know.
It's getting cold."
It's because you're saving the world. It's a very cold place between dimensions.
I'm ready to go home. And she closes her eyes one last time, and you rip the heart out. And now you have Twilight Sparkle's heart.
All right.
Yippee!
Oh,
Sprinkle Heart goes and starts dancing around.
is it over? Oh, I'm ready to rid myself of this world.
We must return to the lady.
Oh, that's right.
With the hat.
That's
We
right.
bring her all the hearts, and she'll send us home.
I totally
She
forgot
promised.
our mission.
I added the heart to you, Sprinkle Heart, because everyone else would be encumbered.
Okay.
They're all at max capacity. All right. So, you guys are heading back
Heading back.
to Broomstaff. Making your way through Galloping Gallows, going back down the little trail, going through the forest path. Speaking of which, as you're going through the forest path, you see Fluttershy's body is still there. And you hear loud cracking in those trees. I need you guys to make me agility tests to make sure you can sneak past Angel again.
Okay.
Who got the 8? It was
Oh,
Igor.
all right. So can I use an omen?
If you want
I
to
have
use
one omen.
you got one omen?
I got one omen, and I want to use it to reduce the DR to succeed.
Okay.
Is it just 12?
Hmm?
Is the DR just 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I do not want
You don't want to get
to.
killed
I
by
do want to
Angel?
get killed. No,
All right.
I'm good.
So, you guys are coming back through the forest. You manage to sneak around Angel once more, and you get to the cave. And you see Broomstaff, and she is at her cauldron. And she turns slowly to see you. She looks a little anxious. So, it's been some time, almost a full day. What do you have?
We have everything you requested. All 6
We
of
got
these
your hearts.
hearts.
We got your hearts.
Hey, got
And
your
she-
hearts.
Yes, yes.
We got
All
hearts,
together
hearts,
now.
hearts. We got yeah. Your
That's-
friendship is so infectious, Sprinkleheart. It's like the disease.
Yeah, okay. It is infectious. We'll stop. I'm okay stopping with that.
All right, she says, very well, then I will prepare the spell, and we will leave this place once and for all. And you see her, she's busy. She's pouring liquid from the cauldron into these cups. She takes the 6 hearts from you and she puts them on, this ritualistic circle she's drawn, placing them strategically. We have to sit around the circle, drink the liquid from the cups, and I will chant the magic words, and we will go to an Equestria that is not of this world, but of another, untainted.
Sounds perfect.
Oh yeah.
All right, so do all of you drink
Yes.
the drink?
Okay.
Even the monkeys?
Little sips for
So-
the monkeys.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe one monkey won't.
One monkey won't. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 monkeys, the 3 of you and Broomstaff, all partake in drinking of this liquid, and she's chanting and uttering this spell, and you all start to feel like a little bit of a haziness in your head, and you start to feel warm and almost kind of sleepy. And there's a blackout instance for all of you. And then you come to, and you Igor and Nightmare feel something that you don't remember feeling it before. You feel like it feels like a warm blanket is just over you. And there's just this fresh breeze of air. You all wake up in a field. Tall grass blowing in the wind. The sun is shining. You can see the great city of Canterlot and a magic castle in the distance. You see Ponyville. Looks pretty and happy, bubbly. Sweet Apple Acres. Sprinkleheart, you are 100% sure you guys have made it back to Equestria as you knew it.
I've never seen such a thing before.
I told you.
It's so bright. And I'm
You
sweating
are
under
going-
this warm blanket I feel continuously.
You're going to have the best time. I cannot wait to show you all of my favorite things and have you taste all of my favorite foods. This is going to be the best time ever.
Broomstaff looks in complete awe. She smiles for the first time probably ever. And you're all still sitting around the circle traveled with you. And you see the 6 hearts on the ground in front of you. And they start to move a little. And from these 6 hearts, each a 2-headed baby basilisk erupts from each one. And from that circle, a darkness starts to spread out.
No.
And that is where we will end.
Oh,
This
we
game.
brought the
We ruined another
basilisks
dimension.
to Equestria.
I'm sure things will be fine.
Oh man, that was cool.
So that was Mork Borg, Friendship is Magic, a Pony Borg edition of Mork Borg.
Nice, man. That was fun. Thanks for running it.
Woo.
I don't see the image for some reason. It's weird.
There's no tokens on it, I guess.
Oh,
That's okay.
That's right.
Just a black screen's appropriate.
There we
anyway.
go. I threw a token on it. Cool. Well, I guess that's the end of Friendship is Tragic. Thanks again, Joey. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little departure. This April Fool's extended joke.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. So yeah, next week we'll be back to Dragonbane. We're almost so close to finishing the campaign. So close. But I'm sure Mork Borg will be in our future again sometime soon. So thanks McGlintlock for the system. Thank you Nolan Heimat der Katastrophe for the tunes. And I guess we'll see you guys next week. See you next time.
Bye.